the more I talk with the guys during practice and stuff, and I'm realizing what exactly is and is not a colloquial saying, like continental breakfast, and everyone's like, wait, huh?
The street sweepers here. We're taking down our cardboard. I need to figure out Hui. G-O-O-I. Hui. Because there are a lot of leaves out right now. I didn't realize, because it's been dry. So the leaves are starting to like super dry out and turn and fall off. Oh, you bike to work. Just saw our butcher walking his bike to work. Probably because it just happens. I've noticed some people like a block and a half or a half a block before their stop, they'll like get off their bike and continue walking it. And sometimes they'll do that because they'll come down a street and then come onto the sidewalk and then they'll walk it down to where they park it.
So they aren't riding the wrong way on the path.
Despite
Makes
what,
sense.
And that is actually not that many people, but the few times it does happen is really annoying. Oh, the abacuses? Abaci? And then the little, I miss those little guys. What?
I was thinking it wasn't an abacus, but a way of keeping score.
Oh, that's true. I don't know what the little river otters are doing.
They're the ones you keep score for. They're playing a game.
But we have definitely entered fall season. Like there's autumn when the leaves start turning, and then there's fall, which is when everything starts falling apart. All the leaves are just like, oh, as you guys can see, we just got leaves. So the street sweepers are gonna be out a little bit more often, I think. And for those of you watching for your Dutch lesson, Dutch word of the day, it's herfst. So I was like, papier and karton. Aaron's like, karton. I'm like, karton. Karton. I know more French than I do Dutch. And I'm like, considering where you live, that's not a good thing. Although Meg was saying that she doesn't like Dutch because they use way too many French words. It's nothing like Afrikaans, which, found out the origin on that one, that the original South Africa Dutch colonists, basically they had a big colonist, and then basically Britain came in and said, no, you're ours now, but really it was just a name. Afrikaans, which is Dutch, African Dutch basically, had already taken hold. So that's what Afrikaans is. Now that I've actually gotten the actual definition rather than Wikipedia and getting a weird, confusing, over verbatim thing of it. So Meg's first language is Afrikaans, then English, her third is Dutch. But it's not really, because Afrikaans is really close to Dutch. Like, they still have that, the weird G. So she was born and raised around that weird G, whereas when she learned English, she's like, yeah, I can see how it is when you've grown up, when your first language is G, I go, or is English, I go, and then I learned German, where it's a really hard, it's even harder than it is in English. Because in English, if you were to do an English pronunciation of a German word, like learned, it would be gelernt. In German, it's gelernt. It's like so much harder. And I'm like, and okay.
That's the joke about German, is that no matter how nice the word is, it sounds really angry because all of the consonants come down hard.
Gelernt.
Gelernt.
Versus gelernt. Like we have sort of a g, g. Whereas they have
I'm going to the store.
I'm going to the store. I'm going to the store.
To the store.
So you're a little bit of language stuff today. Probably not going to show too terribly much more until we go to dinner or something. Maybe. I'm not sure what's for dinner, but we have all day to decide.
Yep.
All right. So, what we're doing is I've filled up the bathtub, but this is 1.5 liters of boiling water. Keep dribbling. Because in order to get any decent pressure out of that faucet, I had to use the hot and the cold. So it's like the perfect temperature you would want a pool to be. It's about 27°C, maybe 80 degrees. The phone is on the thing. I took a protein shake in there. I don't remember what kind of bread I bought this morning, but it's got like this shiny outside like challah has, but it's super dense, but actually very springy. I'm like, I don't know that. I don't remember the name of it when I bought it. I just looked at it and was like, oh, that looks good. That looks sweet. It looks like a sweet bread, and it is. And I put a little pindakas on it, because that's just great. You know, thinking it might enhance the flavor. It didn't really do that, but, you know, whatever. So I'm gonna step in the hot tub here. In the hot tub. It is a tub and it is full of hot water, and it's going to have jets. I'm gonna attempt the jets. I'm not sure how these work. This is literally the first time I'm trying out this bathtub in 2 months, because the repair guy took a while to get here to fix the cold water faucet. Otherwise, I could have used it before. I would have been filling with the hot water. I could have turned on the cold water, but as it was loose in its socket, yeah. I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna get some stuff squared away and go hop in the tub. Okay, so I already ran my test. I'm already in the tub. Hi. I didn't want to blow up on camera. So, there are little buttons back here. It's currently on high, so be aware of the noise. I'm gonna do it with the other hand. That arm sucks. It's great for legs and stuff. I can like roll my butt around to the jets on either side, so I can get like that little upper part of the IT band. If that makes any sense. It's like the most risque Dutch vlog I've done yet. So yeah, it's really noisy, so I try not to leave it on for too long. But it turns right off. So yeah, I'm just gonna soak in the water. I'm gonna try to get further down in and get my shoulder underneath. The water's actually pretty warm, but what's really nice is the fact that the water heater doesn't have like an upper limit. So the water comes out like boiling. Back in the States, everyone would call it a bun water heater, because at fast food joints, that's what it is. It's BUNN. They make a water heater that basically flash boils stuff almost. And it's used to like, at least it's Taco Bell, we use the bun water. And you use the bun water, you stick your little thing underneath it, and then you fill the water, and then you pour the bean mix in. Yeah, guess what? That's gross, but I don't have to worry about the Dutch worrying about that, because they don't, I mean, unless you're in Eindhoven, you don't really go to Taco Bell. But you can extrapolate that other fast foods are just as disgusting. Anyways, I will check with you guys later for like dinner and stuff. Alright, so we came down to across the canal. Monster on the Bridge is shortly up there. Aaron and I are having drinks. It's Nojo. They specialize in Amstel beer. Or at least they, I don't know. It's really weird because everything around here, like I haven't really seen this at home or back in the States, where like if you have stuff, if you have an outdoor area, you just basically plaster the thing all over it. Yeah. And maybe it exists elsewhere in the country, but it doesn't here. I've never seen like Budweiser on all the tents outside a bar. At a sporting event, at a concert, yes, but not outside a bar. And it could be just because there's so many different breweries around here. But so we're going to be picked up by Rogier tomorrow, and that's going to be fun. Probably not going to vlog too much in the car unless things get silly. Max will be in the car with us. So Max is short. He has so long of dreads. Like, I don't know how his helmet fits. It's so weird. No, like his dreads come down to here. Like Whoopi's never had dreads that long. They're crazy long.
So is Rogier taking us to
Groningen. He may drive back, but that's not of anybody's concern. We will stay at the hotel, and then we will get to the train station, and we will be tourists on the way back.
Cool.
Apparently it's a university town, so the bars never close. Literally, I'm not joking. I actually asked the linebacker coach about that. They don't actually have a legalized... yeah, they don't. Usually the bars close. It's just like they have a license to serve alcohol up to a certain time. So that's fun. In case you guys didn't know that one, you want to come and you want to drink yourself all throughout the night, go to Groningen. It's way up in the north though, so try during the summer. Although it's going to be super warm tomorrow. It's going to be like 26 in Amsterdam. But yeah, I'm just going to be dinking around on my phone. And then, because unless we can find a Wi-Fi, but I'm not sure. How about you? How'd your workday go?
It was good. I had a couple of things that I've been working on and actually solved a problem with code that I've been trying to solve for quite a while. So, I'm happy.
Alright. I'm gonna see if anybody gets back to my sassy mouth because, well, they're just waking up and are posting about all the wonderful stuff they saw their friends post the night before, and I've had all day, and I'm in full-blown sass mouth and a little twinkie to start smack talking them about politics, but I'm also like weeding out the people I'm gonna put on a 30-day snooze. Anyways, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye. I think I already did that. This is getting weird. He does it twice.